Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode in the modded Let's Play. Can you tell the difference? Yeah, so this is a skystone brick. It's just a tiny bit lighter than the seared bricks, and I'm hoping you can use the copy-paste gadget with it, is the main difference between the two. Apparently these ones are tile entities as far as the copy-paste gadget is concerned, so I cannot copy them. Which I would rather like to do if I'm going to be building something so giant as the library. So let's I'm going to try and switch this over, see if it copies, and then maybe we can start a little bit of building. Aha! So by the looks of things, the copying worked. Let me see how this looks then. I think we'll start the library over here. Very nice. Sadly, the lanterns don't copy. I checked around for other lanterns, but none of them were as good, so I'm afraid we're stuck with this one. No, that's a good point. I probably should not have put it like that. You want to blow up? Haha, the whole top's blast proof. Take that, bub. Yet another perfect aspect of this building environment. I guess the only problem is that it's rainy and YouTube probably does not like that compression. So there is a problem to it, but much too small. Anyway, I have to clean this up. Very nice, very nice. Look at that skillful use of the yeah, skillful use of that technique. Okay, so I think we probably want them like that, right? Yeah, that looks better. And we might want something over here too. Oh right, I was going to what was it? I think I was going to pop that down so that it covers the ground on the on the bottom, and then if we stack these on top of each other, I think that would also look better. Let me let me copy this and we can see what they look like stacked on top of each other. Aha, so if we now paste that, then you can see it's got this nice bridge, and again, we're going to have trouble eventually reaching these. This is going pretty well though. Ha ha ha, sucker. Okay. It's so satisfying winning the creepers, winning over the creepers. I hate them so much. But they can't do a thing here, they're powerless. Mwahaha. Okay. So that might be a thing we want to do. Ooh, we could also maybe spread it out a little like that. That's not bad. I would like to add a little bit more variety here though. Sort of a bit bland. So maybe we can punch a hole through one or two of these, and we can put windows there. And then we can have a couple different palettes, a couple different copy-paste palettes, and if we want a window somewhere, we paste a window section. If we want some other thing section, we paste that one. So I might do that then. Let's spend a couple minutes setting up some nice palettes for us. And we could do the insides too. Ooh, we could do a separate palette for inside and outside. So we could mix and match them. Very nice, very nice. Ooh, snap. This is going to be good. I've spent some time off camera setting up our building pieces. You can see we've got quite a selection over there. There's the cornery roof bits. I haven't done the main part of the roof yet because I'm not sure exactly how I want to do that. That'll be not a huge. It'll just be more of the same, really, and we don't have to do that until the end. So let's start seeing how this is looking. So I've set up for the item feeding. I've set up this bunch of caches, and they're feeding into this chest with a whole bunch of retrievers. This is the only bit I'm a little bit unsure of because I'm not sure if this thing will be able to. I'm not sure if it'll be able to keep up. I don't think it will, I'm afraid. So let's try and get some building done here. And I think this is going to be pretty cool. So, like I said, I've got a bunch of building palette sort of blocks and pieces. let's demonstrate by putting one of these down against that corner there. So I can rotate it like that, and I believe we want it going like this. Before I do this, let me quickly check over here. So yeah, we end up with this bit, and then the corner is actually adjacent to it, not half absorbed. Okay. See, it's a good thing I checked that, otherwise I would have gotten it wrong. So we want that going there, and you can see we've now got a bit of a thing going on the inside. A lot of these have innards, the window ones I mean, because only one inside would fit, but the blank ones I can choose from a small variety of inside options. So let's what to do. Let's go with maybe another window. This one is these ones merge at the edges, and then we can go for a long or let's go with another corner actually. Not this one. Oh, maybe oh yeah, I changed the corners, so one of these actually this set is obsolete. Okay. So, ow, go away. I'm interested in how they're actually spawning here, because it doesn't seem like they can, and yet they do. They're cheating. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Actually, I need another corner piece. Okay, we'll not do it that way then. We will go with this one. So that means we want it just like that. And then we can make another wall going off. Let's go with at least one of these ones, because we've used a lot of windows over there. Like so. And how are our materials? We've still got enough. Cool. Maybe that thing is working then. And let's go with a small window here. Yeah. Rotate. And merge it in. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we can put a corner over on this end. I'm stopping there because I think I want another corner to head off over that way. But we don't actually have the inside corner. We've only got the outside corner. I forgot that there was a difference. So let's pop another outside corner here. And that would go like this. I'm not sure what it looks like from the inside, so let's do it from the outside. Placement wise, I mean. Yeah, like that. This is really cool. I'm enjoying myself. Normally it takes forever to do building. Okay, and we don't have a window here, so let's go for a nice big one. Oh, they are. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure what I was going to say there. Yeah. All right. That's looking really good. Something seems different on that mini-map. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this so far, and I've definitely been working on the library. Been using our copy-paste system with all the blocks, and it's actually coming out really nicely. We've got a good exterior and a good interior forming. It's currently a little bit short, but let me show it to you from above. Yeah. Oh, that didn't help. So yeah, we have a big area so far, and I think we probably will be able to continue over onto the adjacent island, which is something I'm pretty happy about, because that will allow for views of the outside of the building from inside the building, which is a pretty nice thing to be able to do. And that island is some prime real estate over there. We could put a bridge across. Yeah, cool stuff can happen there. So I have started on the second layer. I'm not going to put a second layer everywhere, so we need to start making roof pieces now. But that has promise right there. That's looking good. And I wanted to, well, okay. I was going to build a little bit more on camera, but I just realized that I've already put my building supplies away, so that'll have to wait for a minute. So cool. I'm really liking the build style too, how it's coming out. And I haven't yet started putting the carpet on, so it is looking a little bit dark on the inside, and I haven't got lighting, which is also another problem. I'm going to make some more copy-pastable things like chandeliers and maybe lamps and torches. Looks like I missed a wall there. And hopefully we can get the place looking pretty bright with that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to mob-proof the entire thing though, so now would be a good time to see if there's a magnum torch. There isn't. Okay. How about something that says spawn, maybe? Aha! Nope. Prevents spawning of passive animals. That's not quite what we want. Yeah. Won't despawn. Particles will not spawn if you're holding the wrench. Okay. Doesn't look like we have a mob spawn blocker. Okay, I might have to add a mod that does that if yeah, if there is one. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to talk about just now. Let me try and think of what I want to do next. Well, I'm just going to pretend like it hasn't been several months since the last clip, and we will look at some tacky decorations. So, I have started putting some carpet down, and there are aspects I like and aspects that maybe not so much. I think the purple ones are kind of cool, but I think I need to find a more subtle way of utilizing their coolness, rather than spray painting it across the entire floor. So maybe not that one. But this one is fairly good. Again, maybe not something for everywhere. Maybe I could cover a restricted portion of the floor with that. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. But I did do a bit of attempting, so I'll do some more of that at some point. And for the time being, I think I'll leave the carpet be. What I was going to do was, since I was building with the pieces, the copy paste things, and every now and then I would run out of materials in the inventory chest here, and that's because those item ducts did not slurp items into the chest fast enough. I couldn't keep up with my pasting. So I was going to use some transfer nodes and pipes. These ones worked better, still not fast enough, and speed upgrades would take special extra utilities power, which I think is probably what we're going to be working on next. However, before I fixed that problem, I did figure out a different way around things. I discovered we have tesselocators, and these things move items very quickly, exactly 1 block. So I have in the center of this lovely arrangement of elegance, I have a single chest with a bunch of tesselocators stuck to the outside like flies, and in here we have a single stack of each of the materials that I'm using in the build, and they get refilled from these different caches, or indeed the energy collectors, which are EMC chests basically. They produce EMC items on demand. A couple, the interesting part about this is a couple of the things that I'm using in this build can't be EMC'd. They have to be chiseled, so I have, they have to be chiseled from something that can be EMC'd, I mean. So I have here some chisels being made, and over here some bookshelves, and the bookshelves are being pumped into an auto chisel, and the auto chisel automatically chisels, and then that's being pumped into the cache, and from there into the chest. And that's the same for a couple other block types. So I think, despite the fact that I've fixed that, I'm not going to keep working on the library just yet. I really want a roof so that I can get out of the rain. But before I do that, It's hard to say. I do want a roof, so I'll have to get on that pretty snappishly. But in the meantime, I was thinking of doing the power for extra utilities anyway, because it's a useful mod, and I want to be able to move stuff, move items, a little bit better than I currently can. Maybe though, given the fact that I don't have an acute need for that at the given moment, maybe it would be more useful to put a roof here so that you can enjoy a higher bitrate, or so that you can enjoy less bitrate fuzzing. Ah, I have indeed gotten some stuff done. You can see some roof pieces there. I've been trying to perfect my roof building technique. So over here, we've got the templates. There's 3 steps to this. There's the edge, which is this one, and it pokes out a little bit. Okay, I realized that my building technique was not perfect. I should have done everything so that it was, for maximum intercompatibility between building blocks, I should have made each one take a cube of some designated size, probably 7 by 7 by 7, or at least a square and all the same height or something like that. But no, the edge pieces are different sized. It's a little bit strange. The corners are 6 by 6 because things are 6 blocks thick, but they're 7 blocks wide. Anyway, that leads to a slightly more complicated roof situation, as you might imagine. So the edge pieces should compensate for that. Ooh, back up. Should compensate for that. We've got the edge that pokes out, the corner which also pokes out. No, sorry, the corner which does not poke out. That's for diagonally ascending bits in the middle of the roof, and this is for laterally, straightforward, parallel, whatever, ascending bits in the middle of the roof. So that's the style I'm going for. That's the plan, the plot, and I'm hoping I've put everything together properly. I had to adjust the edge somewhat in order to allow it to meet the edge of the building properly, the top of the walls. So it's got this little bit here and that little bit there, which should look good from the inside and outside, respectively. But I haven't tested the middle bits of the roof, so I'm going to see if they fit. This should be interesting. So this is the edge. That's an unrelated piece. So I'm going to test roof corner here. That's the middle bit, and it should go. Ooh. Let's see. It's what? It's 7 by 7 ES. So from here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should start here, is what I think. Which means I break this block, I guess, and place something to put the thing on. And yeah, that's the corner. I figured out you can anchor it. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's build that and take a look at it from above. Ooh, yeah. Yes. That slots in perfectly. By the looks of things, we'll have another one right here, so we can see if they meet, and I'll put a couple other roof bits on. I've also built the walls up a little bit with other pieces that I've made in the past, earlier this episode, earlier this year, and yeah, I'll take a cut here to use some of the pieces and show you what's what once that's over. But this is what this is what I've been dealing with, basically, trying to get these alignments to go together nicely. From this angle, it's looking pretty snazzy. And from this angle, there's a bit of a leak. From the top, though, it's also pretty darn cool. Let me see if I can get up high enough to get a good look. Oh, hello, snow. Even more obstructive than the rain. But yeah, look at that. That worked out pretty well. I like the spikies. I'm a bit of a sucker for spikes. Pretty nice though. So the building tools work very nicely. The templates work very nicely. I haven't run out of blocks, which I was doing quite consistently with the previous setup, so that one's working very nicely. I do have one or two problems on my hands. The first is quite trivial. It's a little bit harder to place the roofs, but that's to be expected. It's a slightly more complicated arrangement. Mainly, I think I need to make a couple more blocks, a couple more templates, because I have plans. I want this place here, this corridor, to not be 2 stories tall. So I need to drop down a level, and I don't think any of my roof tiles will look good in that situation at the current time. So I need an edge corner, I think. I currently have the corner and the edge, so I need to combine the two and make an edge corner that'll sort of stick out past the edge and allow for a drop down. I might also need some kind of corner to put here that doesn't bulk out so much. I do have a smaller corner which might work nicely, that I forgot about. I haven't used it in the build so far, but it's there, so that's a possibility. I think it's actually, let me try that. It's in my bag here somewhere. Corner, ground middle. No, that's big ground middle. I want small ground middle. Okay, I named my pasties because I figured that would be easier than having a bunch of unlabeled ones. Okay, so it should go like this, and I realize now I have no idea where it ought to go. Probably that's good. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so that's probably going to look pretty nice. Alternatively, there's the big ground middle corner, which would probably be a little out of place here, I think. It's also hard to position. I think that would be it. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's not too bad, actually. I'll think about it. In any case, I have a couple options there. The last problem that's facing me is this corner. This corner is an indoor corner, which is probably what the small corners were meant for, before I forgot about them. That goes here, and that goes there. Okay. But it's going to protrude from the roof. Oh wait, no, it's not going to protrude from the roof, is it? If I put in, one second, if I get an edge roof there, like this, and then I need to mirror it so I can place it here. Yeah, that's good. And there's going to be a wall. Well, see, that's the thing. There's not going to be a wall here because this isn't a 2-story place. So I need to close this hole off somehow. It's cozy, but I don't want it to be visible. That's a place only for the mobs. However, I think that fixes up part of the issue. If I place a main piece, I think here. Yes. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Ooh, I was supposed to place the corner first, if there's a corner there. I think there has to be. It was unclear before I put that there, though. So yeah, how does that look? Is what I was wondering, though. Well, yeah, we've got a hole. Other than that, it looks great. So yeah, a couple of things to patch up. I think that's just going to be a couple more template blocks, though, and I'll be able to use those in the future. So it's good investment and whatnot. However, I suspect that's probably it for this episode. I'm not exactly sure how much was there before my half-year hiatus. So hopefully it's not too short or too long, but we got an awful lot done. This is pretty fancy. I think it'll look awesome in the end. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I'm excited to work on the next one in the next year. Take care, and bye-bye.